Hi everyone, welcome to episode 2 of season 2 of the Gospel podcast.
Bro.
Hey! I'm loving season 2.
For sure.
Should you come? It's because I started season 1 with anxiety of how will it
go?
go? What if?
A lot of
What if this is the worst
questions
decision we are
ever.
doing? What if we are opening up too much? What if we are oversharing? Yani a lot of
What if I'm not
imposter
giving enough?
syndrome. What if I'm not giving enough? What of the days when I just don't feel like recording?
What? Girl.
And then season 2 just comes with so much responsibility. You know what? You have to do this. You already started, and once you start, you have
You
to
gotta
finish. If you don't finish,
Yeah.
So welcome to this new episode. I'm joined by the lovely Smiley Dunia.
The whole world.
Yeah, I still feel like you have the cutest smile.
Guys,
Cutest smile
just
for
because you
real.
haven't seen me.
I know, you just have just the cutest natural smile.
Thank you.
Yeah. So on our socials, you can find us. Call me Crescentia on all socials: Instagram, TikTok. Just call me Crescentia. EP2, I think we'll tag it down here.
Yeah.
And then we are missing a third of us. Benta.
Where's Ben?
Benz.
Someone gets Ben.
Mercedes Benz is not here, so we just came on
Mitsubishi is trying.
Yeah, so
Better.
Benz is missing today. We wish her well wherever she is. She'll join us very soon.
So
Yes, and thank you so much for watching our previous episode on healing and just matters. Yeah, healing, and we just talked about healing largely. So we didn't, in our last episode, we didn't talk about our highs and
yeah.
our lows.
Yeah.
I think we were so ready
For season 2,
to get it for season 2 and everything. I kind of feel like we need to do an episode of just speaking about the challenges of starting the podcast. We also need to heal from that. Yes.
Before we started.
Yeah. Thank you so much for supporting us. Check us out on all socials: Instagram, TikTok, name it, Spotify, YouTube, at Gospel Podcast. We are 3 girls who just love to chat and talk about life, our experience with friendship, and just so many other things. We've talked about money, we've talked about dating, we've talked about friendships, healing. We've also gone funny and talked about, just some funny stuff, and you can check them all out on our socials.
Yeah. So as she said, we are on all socials for sure.
Yeah.
I appreciate those of you who are already subscribed, and if you haven't and you're watching right now, just pause. Like 5 seconds. Pause to understand. Yeah. Go click on the subscribe button so that you get notifications when we post our videos, and also just support msadie.
Support.
Unaona Mensa yuko hapa
Hatujalipa bills, ndio maana
Ayuko.
So to support
She got money to look for somewhere else. Now you need to pay her so that she can show up.
Exactly.
But yeah, and I'm Laura.gel on all socials. And I always say this almost on all episodes. Check out your Spotify.
Yeah.
Kindly check out your Spotify. Kuna episode aiko. Actually, I think there are 2. Aziko on YouTube. And they are amongst the most performing episodes. So check them out on Spotify.
Yes.
And yeah, let's roll. I'm ready for this episode.
It is so good to see us talk about our stuff, but it's also good to listen to us on Spotify. I think if you really want to see us and get the faces behind the voices, then come to YouTube and interact with us. But also, if you are busy driving, washing, cleaning, cooking, cuddling, name it.
Damn. Imagine
I listen to us
for some reason. Okay, maybe it's because I know it's us, but I enjoy listening to our episodes on Spotify.
Yeah.
I'm just like, Chris, I don't say, yeah.
That's now bad.
Yeah, and I think I already know your facial, so I'm just like, Spotify and give to a different vibe, and the fact that it allows me to do other stuff while listening. Oh my god. But yeah. So check us out, and we appreciate you for sure. Don't forget to leave a comment, especially on the previous episode that we did on healing. I would really like to know what's your comment, what's your experience, what are you doing that maybe I didn't share I'm doing. I would love to learn. So I really want to make my healing journey great. So tuambie vitu mnafanya, maybe set funny. We're also learning, we don't know it all. Yeah.
Sure. And also suggest to us some of the topics or discussions you'd like us to have on our socials so that we can consider them when we're thinking about next topics for this season or next season or next episode. Name it. What was your high or low of the week?
High of the week, I have all my, I'm missing one of my siblings, but I have my siblings with me, and it really gives me so much joy because just seeing them in my space, seeing them grow, seeing them experience stuff, having conversations with them is just a lot of joy on my end. So that's my high of the week. Low of the week, I will say trying to navigate life in terms of finding a better space for myself. And life I go balance. At times you really want something and then God is like, you know what, relax. So I'm having that season partly in this duration, but I'm giving myself grace as I experience it.
My high of the week, this is my high, but I had a particular beard.
Guys, all my friends now have beard. What am I doing? Fanyeni kitu, mlisema mafuta nitumie gani?
No, there was some beard one here and then another one here. Makosa nilifanya.
Ulingoa beard?
Ni kunyoa. Kunyoa na reza. Sasa zimegrow mingi. So actually it's true that you're not supposed to shave your these two hairs here na sijui reza manini. Maybe you just need to pull them. Do you know that you need to pull them or maybe wax? I don't know, from the roots.
Sorry.
So the mistake now zimekuja. Now I can actually actually be lost in thoughts and I'm just touching on my beard.
Oh shit.
Ziko mingi, like do you know, like ziko naze feel to hapa. So I'm like, oh my god. So what next? Are you guys going to grow and just become beards or what? Because I think that's just a high because I've taken it so positively.
Ama sijafika age ya grow beards. Yeah, beards, guys. I'm just so flat.
Watoto wa baba zetu, wewe ni mtoto wa mama yako.
Might make sense, but or just have to go to the Harvard mkotu. And then there's me, guys.
Saying Tari.
Woo! It's about to get hot. But
ever since nikuwe na beard moja, kuna mtu atakuwa kipumua kwa maisha yangu. Naomba kwanza chicken away.
Oh god. But growth. It's called growth, hormonal, body changes.
And my body is changing a lot. Like sikuzi, my body just surprises me. I used not to have pain during ovulation, but nowadays I'm kind of experiencing some pain during ovulation. Hey, there's just so much that is going on. I was sick this week and then I went to the hospital. They did for me the full hemogram and they were like, your blood is very low. Do you have heavy periods? Do what? No, I was so good. My life was going on well until I grew up and now they have to start checking if something is wrong down there or inside there and I'm like, you know what?
Kindly.
I'm not 40 yet. It's easy with me.
I'll be fine.
There's just so much that is happening. But my low of the week. I really can't say I had a low of the week, honestly. Maybe I normalized, but I didn't have a low of the week. Was there really a moment when I was low? No, this is a good week. I've been ovulating. I've been just so high in spirits. You know, like this has just been that week where a girl you wake up and you want to dress up so nicely and look at yourself in the mirror and you walk out and be like, good morning, good morning, you're greeting everyone because you're just so happy, your post period, you know, you everything is just going well. And perhaps you slept on a man's chest.
More reason.
I need not to explain more. So you wake up with so much energy. So I've been having so much energy this week. No low.
Speaking of a man.
Please.
Okay, I don't know the chest bit, but a man. Your man's.
Yours.
Man's. So what's today's topic?
Today's topic is one interesting one. It starts with who should pay on the first date. Is it the man or the girl?
Or everyone
pays theirs? And I mean, how would you feel if they say, you know what, everyone pays for their meal, and as in and then whatever you're deciding on, whether the man or the woman, is it socially,
is it cultural
belief,
or just standards?
Who pays for your first date?
Woo!
I have a question before we start. When you say like first date, I believe you mean now a romantic, now relationship thing, because we have dates, so many dates. Some may not really lead to relationship. They're just friendship dates. Like a guy wants you to meet out for coffee. They don't intend to love you in relationship. They just want to have you meet up for coffee. That's not a first date.
This I'm speaking from a point of we are looking towards a relationship.
A relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going for our first date.
Yeah, our first date. Knowing each other and
let me hear from you.
Actually, tuliwaambia ukweli. Hapa mniue bas. Man, you gotta pay.
You gotta pay.
You gotta pay off the bill. Na kwanza hii economy ya Kasongo jua. I'm paying bill, why? Why am I paying bill?
For what reason?
I'm just a girl. But yeah, okay, personally, from a personal point of view, for sure, I'll say the man is going to pay for our first date. But rule number 1, amongst the 3 of us, always work with your cash. Work with your cash.
Yeah. 3 is me,
you and Benz.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Work with your cash.
Yeah. Just in
always
case.
Be ready to pay for your whatever you've eaten.
Also, that means whatever you're choosing to eat also should be something you can also pay for.
Yeah.
To
be on the safer side. And something I'm paying for, it means I've had my money. Okay, but I'm usually very confident I can pay for something. Plus, nadhani confidence inatokea. Ona, nikikula 5,000 niko na Chris na Benz za kupigia. Mjue vile. Sichoki viazi.
Mimi nimepiga Benz by the way.
Sichoki viazi. Yeah, so I think it's just the comfort that I have my circle who will always get me out of shit. Obviously not intentionally putting them in shit, but man's gonna pay the bill.
Yeah.
For the first one, man, you gotta pay up. Usipolipa utalipa gani?
I'm breathing in and out because man, if I pay for that first date, you're going to suffer. Your masculinity will suffer in that relationship.
Under the bed. Under the bed.
You will suffer because directions that will be given from me to you. You will never like it.
Do you think it's a social, cultural, or personal standard type of thing?
Well, me, I grew up knowing men need to handle it. Like men should handle it. Then I have never pursued a guy.
Yeah, me too.
I have never pursued a guy. The only time I've taken someone out on a date.
Sure, I have done that. Literally, I've taken a guy out on a date.
It was his birthday, and I actually just proposed to him. It was on a Monday. I told him, "Hey, prepare yourself, because in the evening I'm taking you out for a birthday date."
Yeah.
I am the one
and
I paid.
Yeah.
I actually paid everything in advance. I just went there, did a reconnaissance, booked the place, a spot for us, paid everything. Girl can be romantic.
I know, right? Friendship where
yeah, I don't know what was wrong with me, by the way. And then I remember putting on my previous birthday, he had bought me a nice necklace. So that day I wore that necklace. Did I want to love this man, or it was just a date?
Tell us.
So I have grown to know that men should just solve it. And plus, I've never pursued a man. Men are the one who pursue me. So that means they invite me
to their
on a date.
space.
When you invite me, it means you're capable of sorting there. Because that was not in my plans, number 1. It was not in my budget, number 2.
It was an invitation.
It was an invitation from you. So you sort everything.
Okay.
Unless we met at an event and we're like, oh, by the way, we really need to talk more about it, we really need to catch up. Yes, and you'll be like, oh, sure, yeah, we really need to have coffee sometime. That then I feel I'm obliged at that point, because it is mutual. We are discussing something and we really need to continue discussing it. So if it is something we intend to push further to make a relationship or love, name it. I think for me, like, it will be an honor for me for the man to pay. Man has to pay.
Yeah, I think it's actually from a perspective. I think I picked it up from my parents or my dad, to be precise, because my dad is the type of person who you'll have a conversation and he'll be like, "Yo, I've seen my dad pay for my mom's stuff. How am I paying for myself?
I know. Like,
why am I buying myself a cocktail?" Yeah, as in, I think for me it's just upbringing, not even personal standard, but just upbringing. So you can take label as cultural, social, or both, but upbringing generally.
The man me urumia wanaume, because the world gives you so much pressure already. Like, there's some responsibility we've already put on you even before you are born. So you are just coming to a world where we already know you are coming to solve our issues as girls.
But they love that too.
Because the men
the men that have been in my space, they love that. They literally dislike when you try to do something. So
Hey, Mimi Adi, the first time I met one who orders for me. Like, no. Let me make her an order that I think she's going to like. Hey, yawa.
Na wako hapo unataka nilipe bill.
Twende nyumbani.
Masai
imefika ni saa hii.
But yeah, and do you think it's a red flag when he doesn't pay for your first date?
Honestly, now no. Kitambo, yes.
Yes,
I'd go like,
excuse
mad,
you?
Like,
Me
what
to
do you
bets and
mean?
Greece. Outside just the restaurant.
I'll take a moment
Yo,
to go to the loo and call Laura.
It is burning.
Imagine he says
Nigger.
like, nigger says, I pay.
And then me gaslighting her.
No.
How
you can
even?
not do that.
And then don't ask us what Benz
Tembeas?
does. Don't ask us what Benz does. But if you take a Benz on a date, expect you have to pay.
Just
You
pay,
know.
kindly.
You know.
Like, don't take it like we are trying to be tough. We're just pay. Just achana siasa mingi and just pay. Yeah.
But yeah.
I
It's not a red flag now for sure.
But right now I won't feel offended. I'm just wondering the kind of language they'll use to convince me to pay for.
Not even, to tell me, just
to tell me
to convey
like,
this.
your structure when you want to structure your sentence ya kunifanya mimi nilipe your debt. You know kitu yenye natamani kujua.
And if you're a guy and you're watching this and you've done this before, tell me, do you do it at the table, before the date, at the restaurant entrance? As in unaifanya hapi, unasema aje story?
Yani unasema aje? Like una prepare tu kwa kila mtu ukijua anaenda kulipa na mimi yani ni mambo mengine tu ya kiajabu, but I won't feel offended. I'll just pay because now I don't feel the pain of paying. I mean I can pay. Yeah, I can pay. Hey, campus I could feel the pain. Because that was my last two so ya coffee.
Yeah,
na hiyo coffee da kula tu so ugali mboga na mayai siku
tatu. Na unataka kunywa cappuccino.
Ati espresso ile ndogo ile wewe naona
unacheza na
budget.
Like in the campus, guys.
Oh my god.
The girl, like
the girl.
Yeah. It's called growth.
I won't feel offended. Yeah. It won't be a red flag. You know, we really cancel men. Tuna canceling the good men mapema. And because of just a little thing, I won't feel offended. I'd want to know why though. I'll pay, but I'll ask you why. Maybe it's your belief, but you're just a good guy. And just know that I'll talk it out to you, and next time I won't pay, you'll have to pay. Because now you'll have already known my belief too. Na kama kawaida beliefs na kujanga bill lakini yenye wewe na acceptiwa.
Moja.
Yeah. Moja. Don't be a happy man. Just have a happy girl. She's always right. You live long.
You'll be happy. You'll be happy. And what if he brings up the conversation of now splitting the bill?
Yeah.
Pay up yours.
I have split before.
Mine. For something that was working towards a romantic relationship, not a friendship. Girl,
I have split before. Split is not splitted. You say split.
Yeah.
I think I've split before with my first boyfriend. We were very young, and it's not like I expected him to have money from somewhere. Cause I think the farthest he went was to do mjengo to get 500 per day. So I understood because pia mimi nilikuwa na hook tu manguo. So hapo hakuna mtu mwenye alikuwa akona ati pesa ya kulipa. The only thing I know is that we were all hata sijui hatukuwa pia sisi wote exposed. So bado nilikuwa the good girl who will be like, you know, when we are together it's about us. You know, I help you, you help me. My money is our money, your money is our money. We build together.
I know.
Yeah, so I split. I didn't feel bad. I always split, by the way. Always be like, let's go out for a date. I have some 200. What do you have at an idea? Oh, today I'll sort it because I made something over the holidays, or I have something, or I saved something. Or today we'll be like, okay, ukona 200, so I'll bring 500 so that maybe we go ahead and just eat lunch instead of just coffee.
Nice.
Right now, split is heavy for me because the kind of men I attract are not the kind split. They're able, and if we can't go for the date, situache tu.
Yeah, tukae kwa nyumba. Because no one is dying if we don't.
Exactly. Go. And just it's okay. Okay, but tumejua tunasema first date unajua bado mjuani.
Yeah.
Tuna lose
other dates.
Context.
See other dates.
Right now,
splitting.
Okay, so far the kind of men I meet, they really take care of a guy, you know. So they've trained me, they've raised the bar so high that I don't know how to meet someone who will make me split.
What will be a 3-word response to, hey, so for this bill we're going to split? Okay, are you okay splitting? I don't even know what they say.
I laugh. I just nearly throw a laugh like, okay,
What?
wow.
I think wa or wow will be my default response.
Wow, and now because I'm trying to be gentle,
Yeah,
I'll go next.
but-
And why do you think we should
okay.
split?
Me kwanza
But at the back of my mind,
America,
I now want to run away and call you and tell you, this man is saying we split. The fun, but
at the table.
and I'll just feel like, Jesus Christ, you will
could
never,
never
Miss David, you will never see me again. You will. I'm paying. I'm splitting. Yes, for the Lord, but you will never see me again.
Yo.
Oh my God!
And do
never see
you
me
think
again,
it
for
will be
sure.
more of a okay if a guy that you like, I'm gonna check all the boxes but tuko kwa date.
I'm a check aje ndio tuko kwa first date.
Okay, so far zile za kitambo agree kwani wangapi umekataa kwenda na date?
Of course.
Yeah,
true.
so far amecheck za kwa
amenitoa kwa nyumba yangu.
Yeah, amekutoa kwa nyumba.
Mali
Mali ulikuwa umekaa umelala amekuamsha. Ukaoga, ukavaa,
nika spray perfume.
Imagine.
Tengeneza nywele.
Hey, ukaenda. Yeah. So amekutoa. Do you feel it's giving, empowering, disappointing or just neutral? No feeling.
Empowering tuongee kanya.
Mesema nothing is empowering.
Like empowering. I'm becoming empowered.
Yeah.
Do what?
Like,
That is the kind of empowerment I dislike. Please don't call me that kind of empowerment. Women, we really want.
but girl, listen to this logic, because
Okay.
this is my thought process when I was younger. When I was younger, I don't want to say the age, but younger.
Okay.
Nadhani nilikuwa the chile of my best friend still reminds me of this shit to date. When I talk to my best friend, he's like, yo, Miss Independent, umeamua hivi ndio tutaishi. So there's that thing of I'm paying up my own shit. I'm trying to understand that you don't have money, but yeah, I also have my own money. I'll pay for my own shit. I think by then I had that in the context of what and just pay. Say, help my boyfriend. Sorry, darling.
Tutachoka tu viazi pare.
See what okay, ni wewe maybe nikupigie story but yo viazi sishiki. Sishiki.
But then mimi naweza kuencourage tu mpaka ulipe. I have the words, like I can just talk to you. I can just encourage you, like, you know what? You're just going to pay. Yani, I have
this money comes and
that's
goes.
That's where punch me that my ego, my woman, I don't know, empowerment. Punch me, like tell me the shit, but just know I'll empower you instead.
Yeah.
To be able to cover
I
the
don't
two.
want the
Because maybe you came
to pay.
Maybe you didn't come empowered.
Yeah.
Now I'll empower you to be able to now see the other picture. You know, now
that you're missing.
That you're missing. You know, I have this girl. You know, she got ready, did all this. You know, Amma just pulled out the trouser. Shoe came. I did the, you know, the enhancing beauty. Took my time.
Excuse you.
I'll give him that opportunity to see, to be empowered. So I'll empower him.
Okay.
Maybe I don't want that empowerment. Maybe by empowerment.
So for sure, it's
I
not
feel
even,
offended.
you feel offended. So it's
Yeah,
it's
I may
giving
go to the
disappointing,
extent of paying, but you'll never see me again. Trust me.
And guys, I mean, by the way, we take out our guys for dates. Just so you know, we take out our guys for dates. We've taken our guy friends for dates.
We have.
Not like we can't pay up, but first date, you're pursuing me.
Yeah. It's the sad thing about life that you just have to pursue the lady, and the lady have to wait to be pursued. And when you pursue, sometimes in the current generation, it comes with the expenses, so you have to be ready. At least you do the minimalist thing of not going to a high-end restaurant. Go to a place where you can afford. Hata kama ni chai na mandazi, wangapo umepelekwa kibandaski na waliseti.
Unasema hivyo. Umesema hivyo nikakumbuka, there's some pod I was watching, and then they were like advising guys, usipelekane mali wezi lipa, which is accurate and correct. Yeah, for sure, go where your budget is. And they're even telling the guys, go to the extent of make a pre-visit. Java umepelekana to Rivers ujeta mali washroom iko.
Imagine.
And I'm here, babe, darling. I gotta go to the.
That's some top tier type of goodness. Like, wow, I mean, you already came. Kwanza ile yenye the bill was already sorted.
Sorted.
You even need, in short, the waiters are the ones who are supposed to return the change in case you don't finish what you paid. That's now different.
Man,
That's different.
overworked.
That one is a yes. You can go home and start living. You know that.
Man, you've outdid 5-year-old from now me.
Yeah, exactly.
So okay, that's interesting. I am trying to think from a guy's perspective. Tell me how you'll take, like, it's a first date, you're pursuing me and you're trying to tell me, like, you're telling yourself you're taking me out on a date. How do you also tell yourself that she's going to pay her bill? Hiyo ndio tunajaribu ku wrap my head around it.
Wanaume watakushangaza sana. There are people who watakushangaza.
As in, unanipiga, babe, let's go on a date. Can we go on a... And then
it's first date attack with you, babe.
Oh, okay. Laura,
like Laura.
How you doing there? And then can we go? How are you busy on Saturday? Can we go? And then I get to the date, I pay. Hey. No.
By the way, in this, in where I am now, for you to manage to take me out on a date, yani kuna venye tumeshaongea. Kuna venye umeshani, yani kuna venye umeni marinate ki words. I don't know.
Yeah.
Na kuna venye umeshani ongelesha before hata kukuona. Yani ndio nikuje na maanisha uko na
ongeleshe.
Na ndio uniongeleshe.
Umeniconvince hadi mimi njoende hiyo day.
Hey, I don't know.
Because but then
because mimi dates are so complicated for me. Like, what do you mean?
I'm going girls there. Do you think I should go?
Mimi dates are so complicated for me.
Bro, you're out the door. No one is coming to your date because you're not. Where are you at? Excuse.
Dates are so complicated because if I come hungry, I'm coming to eat.
Usiseme ati with the manners. I'm not trying this.
Like kukula ugali, nyama, mboga kienyeji.
Unajua venye utafanya. Samaki tingi na dry fry.
And then if I'm coming full, I'm coming with a lot of empowerment. Yani, dates are just so complicated for me because I'm not coming to pretend, I'm coming to be myself. And then yani nimenock hii level yenye kukua to yourself yenye yani mtu anaweza shangaa. Well, if it's not funny, it's not funny.
Yeah,
if it's funny, I can't pretend. So ndio niende sasa hiyo date. Alafu nimesha learn the yani loving just to be alone ile yenye it really doesn't matter whether you go on dates or not. Like imefika point yenye
yeah, so now the question I had is, considering now we're in a time of Gen Z, like literally 2025, what do you think the vision of, or your perspective of dating and money in one sentence? Because the whole concept is we believe or we stand for a guy should pay first date, but we're in a space where women are independent, but we're trying to get a balance between I'm courting you, I'm the guy in this whatever situationship relationship that we're trying to have, but we're in 2025, a woman can just pay up. Yeah.
First of all, and this is to all women watching me, let not independence come in between you and where you just need to stay back and let men do their role. What I mean is this. You know, the perception of independence in today's world is that, you know, I can pay my bills, I can buy anything that I want, I can do, you know. But I think we need to also look at independence this way. I can air my opinion. I am able to exist in positions of leadership. I am able to say, you know, I feel this will be better compared to this. Not just the idea of financial independence, okay? And I'm afraid where culture and change in generation is taking us, that relationships may actually even become less, it may become more transactional. Like it may become less serious actually, and it may the gist in it, you know, the thing of what makes relationship and brings the man and the woman together is changing over time. So maybe in the future it won't even be a thing. It may be contractual. There are countries that are already practicing contractual marriages, and I feel like it may also come down to us here in Africa. Like in the near future, these relationship things may become like contractual, like or even like I'm coming, if you want to tell me what I'm benefiting, what you're benefiting, it's going to be a lot of chaos. But I just pray that it's not worse. So you are asking what it looks like for me now and in the near future financially in terms of relationship. I mean,
gender role changes.
Maybe as Chris, whether one day Jesus comes and whether one day what happens, if I am independent, yes, but I'm not claiming that financially most when a man is in my space. I know when to take a sit back and let my man, practice what brings his masculinity, and that means taking care of me and paying for such things like first dates and everything, and pursue me, because that is what makes me feel like you're pursuing me. Okay, number one, by taking care of me, my bills, just ensuring I'm okay. But when you're exposing me to do what you are the one who's supposed to do, it's making me feel more masculine than ever, and now that relationship, that submissing will be difficult, so things may change. But as for me, Chris, and I pray that it be that way, that everyone should just have their roles in their mind, like I am the one who's supposed to do this, so I'm doing this. And then women should also know their place. It is not a bad thing to say at TCG there's a place for women and there's a place for men. I just feel like women really need to understand really deeply what we've been fighting all through these years about feminism. It is really not about financial independence. It's more of the freedom to express your voice, to have your decisions considered, your ideas and everything, not just financially. Financially is good because now no one can sit down and do you shit and tell you at CG because wanakulisha or something,
Yeah.
So I need just people to change their perspective on that. I hope and pray that men are able to keep on doing the things that they do. That makes, when you choose to pursue a woman, take care of her, show the effort, like be the man. Let the woman be the woman.
Yeah. Another day to remind you, if podcast is a girl spell. Girl just preached. Yeah, but I agree with her. Even me, my perspective is the same. The independence bit is not taking care of it. Even the fact that you can allow someone else to take care of you and communicate that and relay that, bet me, that's showing independence, because you're relaying I want also to be taken care of. Not that you can't do your own shit, you sure can, but if you're in a space that now this is your man, someone else is pursuing you, you're not the one like in charge of taking care of yourself.
Yes.
Chill, girl, just chill.
Take it easy.
As much as I agree, we're in a season of gender roles changing. Women want to be more masculine, women want to take more roles. No, but men don't take it in that perspective.
Women are forced to. They don't want.
Wait. She said what she
They're forced
said.
to step up.
But every day I think there's this one person who always gets to remind me, achana na your independence. I'm that masculine Chile, but with time I'm learning to work with it, to relax. You're in a space where you can, you should lower down that masculine thing and let things run. Sure. So for sure I'm trying to embrace that more.
But I'm also praying that all alpha, independent, masculine, name it, women meet the kind of sit down and take care of it man.
Amen. Yeah. Tell me you're meeting someone who also wants to be taken care of.
Yes. I know you have your few millions or shillings, but they are probably giving you the I don't know, they're eating you. You just want to throw them anyhow. No, but sit down. I'll take care of you, like I'll take care of that. That makes a woman be so feminine. I don't know.
Okay, so I believe this is now sort of my last question for sure, hopefully. But apart from the bill, what do you look for beyond the bill on a first date? Beyond the bill.
In a man?
Yeah.
On the first date?
On the first date, to be precise.
Bill is not even a big thing to me because I already come knowing you're going to sort. So
thank you.
You're the one who's coming to surprise me with let's play dead and don't know, but it is not really an issue to me. Now it is just so different. First of all, I just need to make it clear that now I'm not looking for a man, so that like someone is not. I watch alafu akuja play that part. Play that. They are good at that. I'm not actively. I'm good where I am. So I always just look at how our conversations flow.
Nice one.
Because we are not going, if there's always that awkward silence that only happens when probably two of you don't have, like, your conversations are not, like, I don't want to use compatibility thing, but conversations zinafaa tu ziflow. I understand we may be two different characters. The guy I'm meeting may be introvert, I'm extrovert, or the opposite way. But there's just how a part of our conversations can flow, right? We may not really agree in terms of many things that we all discuss because we are all opinionated, but at least, like, there's how you can communicate not agreeing. You can bring your ideas, you can say that, well, as much as I don't agree in that, I've always thought about it in this perspective. I mean, that's so interesting. Like, I want to know your perspective, darling. I want to know your perspective. But I'm also really looking for a man who looks like his life is all together. Because, man, I'm not going to be working on myself out here. And then, you're just coming like, you are 6 years below me. That can't work. Like, for example, I meet someone who's very unfit.
And not doing anything.
You're not doing
even the effort.
Nakwanga too straight to the point. How do you take care of yourself? Mimi, that question nakwanga imetoa tu off. How do you take care of yourself? Kuna vitu unasikia watu wanasema unashangaa. Jamaa, kila kitu iko sawa.
Sijasema ubebe chuma zote kwa tie.
Exactly. Mimi, like, somebody, it's easy to really know how we are going to live together with someone who you can see how they're taking of. They say, like, it doesn't really, you don't have to go to the gym like me. I may be a gym rat, which I'm not nowadays. I have other ways of taking care of my physical health, but I ensure that at least I take care of my physical. It is important to me, and I don't want to teach somebody at this point. Like, I just feel like come trained, come taught, because this is not the place where I want to start teaching someone how to take care of themselves. I may only inspire you, but I can only inspire you from a distance. Like, go be a fan, be a follower. Until you are now at a point where you don't have to be taught, now you've shikad it, then look for me. Please.
Nice.
Honestly. So I'm really looking at someone who is, like, taking care of themselves. And then, like, just, character that don't have to be a pretense. Naturally too. The way nimekuja nikakuana, I'm looking at how you receive me. You show respect. But I'm not saying that I'll rule you out on that first date. But that's good thing about me. I won't rule you out.
You give chances.
I give chances. What? I know those women on TikTok will slap me. Shara 7, sprinkle. They will come at me. When you say this, leave that one. That is not the one. Maybe for real. Maybe they just got their anxiety, or they just fumble because, of course, they've identified this girl. They really want to, check them out. Just want to know them more. It's obvious. Even in meetings, when you're meeting people, then you can fumble. You can have
giving first interview.
Yeah, it's giving first interview. So I just want us to just have a honest. Just be you. Like, I just love that you just be yourself. If you use tissue, and you just put it anyhow on the table, to do that. If you laugh anyhow, you talk, I want you to do that. I want you to just be yourself. So I don't really rule out, but I want someone to just be themselves. And it's someone who's themselves. I can nyambo on the first date. We can have like a
Dating is a different topic for today.
Like, we can be together. Like, you know what? I like you. Just be yourself. You can just fart and say, you know what?
Oops.
Like, oops.
Sorry. Squangy. But biology happened.
Exactly, happened. If you yawn, I think we see your molars. I mean, yawn. Just be yourself. Yeah. So I kind of feel like is this the silliest things that I look at.
Okay, nice one.
I was sorry. I was talking about a man who looked like he has his life together. I'm not talking about you come on a day, tell me, I work in finance. I work in finance. I work in IT. I'm a sports person. It's good things. Yeah. But I mean, I just wanna see,
apart from this, the work, the cash.
Just show me like your life is all together. Just say like you don't really have to be working in finance. You may just be okay. I finished my master's degree and I'm actively looking for a role in tech. I'm actively looking. And in the meantime, I freelance, and just be true who you are. At the moment I went home, I am in my mother's house as I figure it out. No problem with that for me, Chris.
Yeah.
So just look like you have your life all together. You're not just sitting there waiting for someone to come and save you. You're trying to save yourself. Like, it shows like anything happens today, even if you are together, you can be up on your feet and think.
Okay. So I believe, just to sum up and add on to what Chris has said, I think it all starts from intentionality. Emotional availability, having follow-ups. I don't want a conversation where, as Chris has said, no opinions, no exist. Oh, that's nice. And then after that's nice, what next, sir? Like, let's have a conversation. First date for me, the conversation literally counts by there for sure. If we can't converse, not even obviously what you're saying, but the moment we can't even have a conversation, where are we going? So it counts. So the follow-up, the inquisitivity, obviously not in depth once kujua shosho yangu, but but so there's, I just want to see you can converse, you can comment, you can share an opinion, you can say, this one I don't know, but this is what I know, but I'm willing to know more, let me know. Like, that's conversation, and being present, and intentionality, how you planned up all these
like even how you dress, what do you mean? What are those Mickey Mouse socks doing down there on your loafers? I'm going to cry. Like, hey,
Huyu ni nani?
But
so that's been it for me. By there, this has been fun, and then you've given me a wider perspective. I appreciate it. And then I'm just looking at my previous first dates. I'm like, what was that? But younger self.
Those ones were uneducated decisions.
We're uninformed.
If you dated me before my degrees, I saw that meme somewhere. If you dated before my degrees, that was a very.
I was a minor.
Jokes too, but
But guys, that's been it.
But before you finish, I know like people have the weirdest things they look for in people, because I recently asked somebody what they look for in a girl, and they say I cannot date or be with a girl who's not like, they must have graduated with their first degree.
Because unaenda date na papers,
date
na papers.
Like, wow, guys, like they may not really have graduated with their first degree, but it's life, maybe, things just happen, but they have something else that they're really focused. The ladies focused and everything. I mean, hey, the bars are high.
Papers, darling. Nishakwambia first date in the interview, unakuja na papers. Proof of experience of work of
and by the everything is valid, because nowadays watu hucheza na people's emotions sana. If you can also be strict on your first date, that's okay. It's good so that you protect your own peace. You don't get yourself in things that you really didn't want in the beginning. So you start looking at red flags. If you don't want, just go with your list. This not ticked, no ticked, yes, out. And we go. So we avoid all these games that people play, because also many relationships are going on dates. Many relationships are going on dates. Women in relationships are going for dates. You wonder. Married men going for dates. Married women going for dates.
Everyone is dating.
Everyone is trying a new thing, and I'm like, bro, what happened to? I have my thing. Like, okay, I'm dating somebody, so I'm not open for romantic dates. Maybe we're sharing a business something or something. So it's a complicated world. Go with your list if you want to guard your heart, if that is it.
For sure. So that's been it. Tell us your first date. Who's paying the bill?
Manze.
And the guy, tell me if you're a guy who's asked someone else to pay your bill.
And if the bar was low and you found yourself paying the bills more than once, even after the first date, just tell us. We don't judge. We read. We listen.
Teach me your ways, Juliet.
Teach me your ways.
You are dangerous.
You're very dangerous, apparently. Or you have more, you can take me too.
I'm available. If you pay. But if you've paid 5 times and then you want to pay for mine, I'm available. But guys, that's been 8. Don't forget to subscribe once more.
Yes.
Check us out on Spotify, on our social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram. We're all out there. Feel free to leave a comment, ask us any question, share any topic you want us to talk on.
Even critique. If you feel like my opinion is not what you agree with, just tell me. Yeah.
But yeah, that's been it, guys. Hope to see you in the next one. I'll say adios.
Adios. Thank you so much for being with us here. See you on our next episode.
Bye.